Hey, good morning, fellow disruptors. I'm going to shoot this little short video, try to keep it short. I'm a little passionate about this, so I might get carried away, but I want to talk about Taxbot and disrupt. I think a lot of us are missing the boat. I know a lot of my teams ask me, well, why would I want to use Taxbot? Well, you own a disrupt business, and the write-offs that you can accumulate during the month, just traveling to business presentations once a week, you can pay for half of your disrupt with write-offs. So I think it's really important that we share with our teams the value and benefit of creating a habit to use Taxbot on a daily basis. I love all the other products we have. I'm super excited about the product launch that we're having on September 26th in Houston. If you've not got your teams lined up to get there, line them up. We're going to talk a little bit about the bonus and benefits of using Taxbot for that super launch Saturday. So guys, without any further ado, we're going to jump right in and we're going to talk a little bit about how Taxbot works. I've gone and logged in to the back office of Disrupt and open up my Taxbot. It's critical to understand that when you use Taxbot, not only do you have the application, but you've got this incredible site that goes in and you can actually look and see where your write-offs are coming from. And they've got this fancy little pie chart here. It says meals, 52% of my write-offs, got auto maintenance, got equipment, got inventory samples, maintenance and repairs. The list goes on and on. But what I want to talk about real quick is, as a disrupt business owner, anytime that you get in your car and go talk to somebody about disrupt, the government is paying you 57.5 cents a mile to do that drive. So for every 10 miles you drive, you're getting $5.70. It doesn't take long to accumulate. I have the big package, the $129.95, and with shipping from my Thunder, it's $156. It does not take long to accumulate $156 in write-offs if you're using the tool that you have. And it's critical that we show folks that have never been in business for themselves how to use this tool, because the number one problem that self-employed small businesses and networkers have is the IRS. And the IRS does not play. Speaking from personal experience, waking up one morning and having my bank account over $11,000 just disappeared in the middle of the night because the IRS said I owed them back taxes. The IRS has more authority, whether it's legal or illegal, to do more damage to you than any other entity on earth. And it is critical, if you're going to be a small business owner, an independent contractor, that you're doing it the right way and taking advantage of all your deductions. So when we log into our back office of Disrupt and we go to Taxbot on the internet, you'll notice across the top it shows, since I've been using this from the 1st of June until this time, I have $2,463 in write-offs. That far exceeds the annual cost of my Disrupt package. So I'm super excited. In my mind, Disrupt's already paid for. Whether I make the first penny or not with Disrupt, I have paid for my products. You move over a little bit and it shows you your expenses. It loads them all up, tells you where they're going, how they're going, and over to the far right here, it tells you what the expense is and how it was applied. You've got your trips in here, categorizes in logs. If you happen to miss a trip, which you shouldn't with Taxbot, because all you got to do is turn on auto trip and it records you every time you move in your vehicle. Then all you got to do is select business or personal. But if you miss one, you can go in and manually add one, or you can go in and edit it. You've got some cool reports. It gives you a breakdown here of your total expense and what your deductions are. You can tie your bank account into it. But here's the one that really should excite you and you need to spend a little time in, and that's the education tools that Sandy Bakken has in here. And so I'm going to jump over here to library, pop it open. Look at all the information that's available. The one that I really want to spend right now is going to Home Office under Tax Media Library, and I'm going to select that. And there's a video here, and Sandy Bakken goes through personally and tells you how to write. I'm sitting in my office at my house right now, and I get to write this off on my taxes. Guys, I'm telling you, if you'll learn to use Taxbot, you can write tons of stuff off, and you will far exceed your annual cost to be a Disrupt distributor. And if you show your team how to do this, everybody's going to be excited about doing it. All kinds of information in here. All you got to do is log in and use it. Spend a little time, watch a video here and there with Sandy Bakken. He'll tell you how to take advantage of it. Because I'm going to tell you, if you're not in Houston on September 26th for the product launch, you're missing out. Product launches don't happen often. We're getting the opportunity to be in front of a huge, and I tell you from personal experience, I have testimonials for this. This product is going to change your business model with Disrupt. If you got to fly in from somewhere outside of Texas, you get to write off your travel. If you got to stay in a hotel, you get to write it off. They're deductions. You got to rent a car so you can get to the Minute Maid Stadium, deduction. The ticket to go to the function, it's a business meeting. We call it Super Saturday, we call it fun, we call it exciting, but it is part of your business expense. So you get to write that off. Guys, the write-offs alone will pay for your trip to go to Houston for this product launch. They'll get your team excited. Get in there, log into your Disrupt Central, go into Taxbot, look at your back office. Get the app downloaded on your smartphone. Write you a little sticky note and put it in the center of your steering wheel on your car. It says, "Turn me on, Taxbot," so that you remind yourself until you form that habit that you're using it all the time. I go to lunch and my waitress comes over and she starts talking to me about something that has to do with my meal, and we start to build a little relationship. She gets a free minute because I like to go to lunch outside of busy hours. And I said, "Look, come here for a minute. I got a question for you. If I could show you how to have a doctor, access to a doctor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, would that be a benefit to you?" They always answer yes. And I pull out the napkin and I talk about Disrupt Doc. What did I just do? What did I just turn that lunch into? I did a business presentation. I get the waitress's name, I put it in Taxbot, I take a picture of the receipt, and I get to write off 50% of my meal because I just conducted business at my meal. Guys, I'm telling you, Taxbot by itself will make you a ton of money if you learn how to use it. If you're not using it now, you need to stop what you're doing. You need to go log into Disrupt Central. You need to log into your Taxbot. You need to get it downloaded on your phone. No excuses. Use this tool. If you don't use any of the other products, use it. I'm telling you. Guys, this is great stuff. I love it. It's going to make me money, but Taxbot is going to make me a ton more. So start using the tools. Share this with your team. Stress the importance of keeping up with your taxes, because if the IRS comes knocking to do an audit and you've deducted $5,000 for expenses and you can't show proof, guess what happens? You get in trouble with the IRS, and you don't want that trouble. There's a lot of trouble in the world. At IRS, I don't want anything to do with them. So watch your P's and Q's, and Taxbot allows you to watch your P's and Q's. Thank you for listening to me rant, but I really cannot stress the importance of Taxbot and teaching your teams how to use Taxbot. I will see y'all September 26th in Houston at the Minute Maid Park for our incredible new product launch. You guys are going to love what we've got coming. Have a great day.